Hey everybody, it's Max, and welcome back to InfraSpace. That's right, and in this final regular episode, we are going to do the Mega Drill, the Colossus Drill, the Drill of Drills. Of course, last episode, we got the red science running, we got the drill. We're going to make a drill, is what we're going to do. We have pushed the game pretty hard, It's some of it's held together by string and white glue, maybe a few paper clips. It's all good though, and we're gonna make this drill. So let's get to it. Okay, we got you back in here, and of course the drill is upgrading. So our first goal here, of course, is to get 2,000 electronics and 2,000 steel into it. As you can see, we're getting close on the chips. We're a little short on the steel, but it's getting there. To help out with traffic, again, one of those things you got to keep an eye out on for is to put in a zigzag line. Now, I've actually done zigzag lines a few times to solve traffic problems. Here's another famous zigzag line, making sure that the traffic that is being generated is not being over cumbersome in certain routes. So in here in the centralized zone of the science area, too much traffic within a very short period of time can overwhelm this entire block area. And as soon as it gets overwhelmed, everything jams, and then you're into an hour fix, right? It gets real messy after that. By extending this line just long enough to stretch the traffic out, it was just enough that, yes, we have traffic coming in, but it's keeping it spaced out just enough to prevent and I mean, I've got these guys allowing all kinds of lanes, right? Like, I'm not being cheap with these lanes. I'm saying, hey, use all the lanes, but they'll do what they want to do, I guess. It's just the way it is. So we're using the same trick here, just to keep this extra traffic off the main roads. Now, over here, the only thing that's really going on is the steel plant, and everything would be going into the city anyway. There is nothing out this way. So everything should be fine. There shouldn't be any traffic getting blocked out here, but I did notice that this line was working its way out into the steel plant, and once that was happening, when this was just a straight road, is obviously we don't know what's going to happen next, and we just don't want anything to get blocked up by that. So it's doing the things. Okay, well, I've got more than enough chips. You can stop putting them resources in there, because you're costing me a fortune. Like, go ahead and shove more of that steel in there, right? Wow. Yeah, I guess we're not going to need... Listen, we'll just do that, okay? It's cool. I'm not gonna carbon stress you out a bit, because anytime I do something crazy with carbon, it tends to jam up my roads. So let's not do that. In fact, I gotta come over here to make sure we check the damage on that. Yeah, it looks okay. I think we're okay. So yeah, I'm gonna bring you back as soon as we get there. Okay, we're down to our last 40 for steel. They did finally stop sending green chips, though. So the green chips must have been just trucks on the road that were already coming in, and then they were going to drop off no matter what. But once it kind of figured out, hey, I've already got enough green chips, it stopped delivering them. So we're good. All right, what's it doing now? Oh... Okay, so I guess we're on to the 1,000 microchips and 500 nanotubes. Yeah, okay, sure. Do you think we're just going to have those kicking around, do you? All right, well, I can see there's a bunch of vehicles getting very excited here all of a sudden. I'm going to hope that they don't clog up my roads, because I get very cranky with clogged up roads. And these roads go way beyond these guys, right? I mean, these roads would go all the way into the city, and then have to come back. So now we do have my own resources here. Right, where are they? Right here. So the city itself does have its own set of miniature resources for doing this. Nothing to the extent that the science out there does, but it does have its own resources. So obviously it does have its own, well, I mean, it does have mega loads of microchip facilities. It may not have as many nanotubes, but we'll see. Well, again, we're gonna let this go. It's gonna build. It's gonna build it. It only needs 500 of those, so hopefully they're gonna come from somewhere. Because it looks like everything at the moment is gonna be microchips. I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing. Oh, these would be the first. These would be the first nanotube trucks, I would say, making their way through now. And I mean, I've got this on fast speed, so I guess that truck is not getting in here any faster than what it is right now. I mean, there are lots of gray trucks now on the road, which is good to see. Here we go. We got our first gray truck coming in here, and are we? Yeah, 2. Yes, we got a 2 on the board. Now we got more gray trucks pulling in. Okay, so again, I'm going to bring you back once the counter gets finished with this. Okay, we are just a few away. Boom. Okay. Don't. Boom. Okay. We were a few away, and I guess we're a few done now. Okay. So next round of resources required are. Oh, really? You want iridium alloy and neuroprocessors, huh? Okay, that's fine. You actually don't need that much iridium alloy and neuroprocessors. We kind of make those. It's not really like, yes. Now, okay. It does take 2 minutes to make one. But at the same time, yes, I do have, these factories up here, but I do have, I literally do have an entire city down here. So you know what? We're going to help these guys out a little bit, right? I'll bet you that's where these guys are going, right? Do you see all these blue trucks going? I'll bet you they're all headed to the city. You know what? Let's just check this out here. So of course they're gonna come in this way, right? Because that's what they got to do. They have to come in this way. Yep. And then you're gonna come out here and take the highway, aren't you? Yeah. So you see all the blue trucks taking the highway? I'll bet you they're taking this highway out here. Now that does mean they are gonna have to come all the way into the city before they can come back out. But let's see what they do here, right? Because I really don't. You really don't want to mess up good working roads. Yeah, so they're coming around, then they're coming back in, and now they're headed back down this way. Yep. So we're following. we're following the dudes. We're following these guys, right? Yep. You just keep right on going down here, right? Yep. You doing a good job. You're doing a good job. Okay, yeah, a little bit of intersection trouble here, a little bit of intersection issues is not a major thing, right? Yeah, and they're coming right down here past the steel mill, right? So that's, that's a thing, right? Lots of steel mill action. Yep, they're coming down past the second steel mill. I would think they're getting ready to make a left-hand turn. Yes, there they go. Yes, they'll be in. And I'll bet you, boom, they are delivering. So yeah, they are actually sending them neuroprocessors all the way from these factories out here, all the way through the city, and then back all the way back out. Now I could shorten their journey, but you know what? I'm not going to, because I still have a little science to go. I do have 2 items of science that I want to do later. I am not worried about it right now. The iridium propellant, unless I literally need this propellant to do this silly, crazy miner. But at this point in time, I'm not too worried about that. And yes, see, it's starting to get its 4. Again, it's going to have to do the long drive, right? Let's have a look at that. So yeah, obviously, It's going to be shipping that out. These actually happen pretty fast, though, and I'm surprised that like you should be emptying out your factory, Mister, because outgoing storage should not be full. I have a use for you in the city, and I know you can get there, so you should be going there. Right? Yeah, like these guys are all convinced that they can get to the city, so you should go to the city. Of course, they're going to come down here. They're going to come down this road here. Now, of course, if they were just going to go do red science, they would just come into here, drop off at red science, and it'd be like, boop, you're done. But in this case, they're now making their left-hand turns here, which, of course, then they're going to come out here, make the left-hand turn here, and then head off into the city. That is what they're doing. So let's head back out here to the drill. Of course, this will take them a little time as well. Oops, I am way too far. Way too far. Here's the drill. Here's the drill. Okay, yeah. So it's wow. It's it's actually going by pretty fast. So I guess I'm just gonna bring it back here in a couple minutes. Wow. I mean, we got a lineup of traffic going on here, right? This is actually really good. I'll bring it back in a sec. And just like that, this one is done. Boom. Okay. What does it want now? I knew it. I knew it would want the silly flower purple power things. So the AI control units. Wow. That's not going to be quick. Okay. Yes, we do have a few in storage. How many does it want? How many did you want again? 300. Wow. Okay. Guess what you're going to be waiting for a while. This is, well, you know, I say that, but it's like 2 every minute. So we make 4 every minute. That's not fast, is it? No. So, okay, this one's going to be waiting a while one. Unlike that last one, it was like, yeah, boom, done. But we have no purple flowers. Yeah, the purple flowers don't exist. So... Sure. Okay, purple flowers. Where are we going to find those? Yep, there's the purple flowers, and we can't do those because we don't have the research for the purple flowers. Do we? Nope. We do not. It is 16 out of 180. I guess we get to do some research for a while, and that's where we're going to go with that. I'm going to keep an eye on the traffic here for a second that I've turned research back on. Anytime you make major, anytime you make major decisions like, you know, we're going to focus on research or we're going to focus on the drill, you have to kind of keep an eye on traffic for a bit because look what's happened, right? So we just turned on a bunch of research and suddenly, boom, there's a lot of traffic in the inner circle here, right? And this traffic could play a significant role all of a sudden in blocking other traffic, right? Which and as you've probably seen a couple of times here, it only takes a small amount of a clog somewhere to then cause like a lot of issue like this. Look at this. Look, the cars are just lining up. They're just lining up, right? So there's a bit of a fight going on. You know what? I'm going to cut you off, dude. Yeah, I am. And the reason is I don't want you delivering. I don't want you getting. If I look at this, I want the AI control units to be used to get me my flower research, my flower power research, right? Because we need these AI control units here, right? So this is where I need the AI control unit guys to go. I do not want them being delivered to the drill. So this looks like it's going to be a bit of a while. This one is going to be a few hours. Yep, that's for sure. And that's cool, you know. You know what? Before we do that, I'll take you on the quick tour of the city overall. So it has a little over, it has about 5,300 people in it. It's amazingly stable out here. The city out here overall is amazingly stable, And I'm going to do, I'm actually, though this is kind of the final episode in terms of the drill, I'm actually going to do another couple episodes on just some testing stuff. Like, I want to see, like, what does it take to make just one building work, right? I want one building. So if I want one building out here in the middle of nowhere to get a thing, right? So, you know, let's you know, take a road, and you know, we'll do this, right? And then you know, something like that, something like that, something like this, and something like this. Okay, so let's say we have a road, right? And I put a habitat in this road. What does it take to make one complete habitat, right? One luxury residential high-rise habitat. You know, like, and that's an experiment I'd like to do while I have the power to do that. But I mean, the city overall is very balanced in terms of everything working here. The traffic issues, the one-way roads, I have worked quite well, but not perfect. I have had to deal with issues with them as much as I've had to deal with issues as the two-way roads. And that is just basically around the traffic logic, right? The traffic logic, of course, I mean, you know, chances are it hasn't got like the most optimal AI for traffic, which is why they give you the tools to manipulate lane lines, right? You know, so when it comes to AI traffic, it isn't exactly the best. I mean, it's not the worst by far. I mean, it actually is really good for this. You know, it is really decent for this game, and the of course the road tools are awesome. But it's a game, right? And as such, you know, it doesn't have a $3 gazillion AI traffic control unit programmed in for it. It's got some traffic control. So, you know, I have had issues with the one-way roads. So you think, well, it's all one-way roads, destination point only. You know, why are there issues? Well, that's because you do have some cycle back, right? So of course, you know, the robots, right? They need a way to cycle back into these factories. So there are some one-way roads that reconnect them back into the factories, which then opens the potential for cross-trafficking. And then when that happens, of course, that's when you have more potential for traffic jams. The science is kind of the same deal, right? We're gathering science from different points, but once it gets closer into this, into the science mega square here, we of course have issues around that as well. So overall, though, I'm very happy with the game. Yes, now keeping in mind the game hasn't even been out a week by the time you're seeing this episode. You know, it's, you know, by the time you see this episode, the game will probably have been out like a month or two, and you probably, you know, there will be more updates. I noticed that the regular updates have been coming out fairly recent, you know, one every 2-3 days. So I don't know if that pace will keep up by the time everyone sees this video, but it has been nice to see. The addition of like the auto-connecting power lines, you know, was a nice touch, because now that, of course, you know, you put these down, they auto connect. You know, the nice touch around the more recent addition of local resource. So like if this oxygen, like if this building needs oxygen, it's going to try and ask for it from these here first, and then it will try to ask for it from these ones here next, and so on and so forth, right? So hopefully these kinds of improvements continue, and you know, overall the game's been a lot of fun. It's been you know, it's been quite the hoot. So how are we doing on that research? Wow, 42%, really? Yeah, you're not going to get that fast though, because we've blown through. Yeah, we're at 75 out of 180. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure these factories out here are emptied. They are emptied out, right? Well, you do have 10 and 2. Why are you not emptying that? Like, go deliver that stuff, would you? You know. So I'm going to bring you back. We're going to do this research. And then I'm going to bring it back for a quick build. You know, quick build. We're going to quickly build a little of this, right? Because I just need the raw resource by that. Raw resource and sulfur, huh? Okay, cool. Where's my raw resource here? So here's my raw resource. Yeah, and sulfur, huh? Well, turns I got 2 sulfur right there. So you know what I'll probably do? I will probably hook this ore up and just bridge right over this and gobble up this sulfur, and we'll just probably build it right here and then hook it into the highway. The highway to heaven. Yeah, we just take the highway down here. You know, I might even add another highway just to bypass that and take it right to the right to the thing, because I'm not using it for anything else. So we might just make a direct highway straight to there. Wow, that actually be pretty cool. Because I mean, we got the resources, right? Like, you know, we're doing good resources. Okay, I'm gonna bring you back once we're ready to do that. Hooray! We have finished the propeller factory, and as a bonus surprise, we've also done the fast Neuron reactor. That's right. I thought I had a little extra time, so I thought I would do that too. And so all the research is done, and look at this out here. Ooh, let's pause up here for a second. This is all for us new stuff. Okay, so as mentioned, we're going to take this pile of iridium here, and we're going to just skip over this road because we don't need the interaction. And they're both going to come down here a little bit. You know what? Can we curve that to be a little nicer? Yes, nice. How about you? Can you be a little more curvy? You know, because we're trying to be nice here, right? Yeah, do that. Yeah, there we go. That looks nice. And then, of course, it comes down here into its own little section where we are going to make it do things. Okay, so this is where we're going to put... Wow, look at these things. These things are huge. I don't know. What's it make? It's going to make 1 every 26 seconds. So let's say 2 a minute from each building. So that's 8. Let's go for 10. Let's go for 12. 12 a minute, right? Because I think I need like 300 of these things. So, you know, yeah, I need 200 of these, but I need 300 of them chips. And I mean, that's going to be even slower, right? Because they are also 26 a second. Yeah, we're not, I mean, you know, I literally could back this way off, right? In fact, I'm going to do so just because it's a waste of power, energy, and things. Let's try 3 of those, and over here, I know I'm about to do something real crazy. Let's try 3 of these. This is going to be intense, right? Let's fix up this road, you know, because it's crazy road season. Yeah, we're going to just do that, and I'm going to let you just kind of move you out of the way there. Now, of course, I have to let this traffic get out of there first. Yeah, if everybody would just get off of that road, would you? Thank you. Awesome. Okay, and we're going to add the 3rd building here. All right. There we go. Look at that. So, we know that the building out there is going to want all kinds of things. So, let's turn the science off. Let's do that. Hey, guess what? We don't need science anymore. You know what? It already knows I don't need science anymore and has kicked those people out of a job. Oh, no. Here it is. I thought, wait a minute. Did you just kick everybody out of a job because we don't need science anymore? Is that a thing you can do now? Okay, that was kind of weird. But we don't need any science anymore, so we don't need anybody working there anymore because we're all done the science. And, of course, these guys, let's get this running again. They've got power. Cool. Do you got enough? Are you gonna deliver enough stuff to fill them? Is that gonna be enough? I don't know. Let me have a look. No, it is not gonna be enough, mister, and you had better put some miners down to fix that. You betcha. It's enough now. Oh, look, another one of our famous things. Yep. Pretend that just doesn't happen. That's cool. Yep. Okay, so that's going to take care of that. Are you doing minor things down here? I hope so. Yes, you are definitely delivering. I can see the delivering happening already. Hey, you made a flower. And so did you. That's great. If you guys could just hurry up and make more flowers. Is it really taking that long to drive trucks down here? Come on now, like, drive some purple trucks down here so we can make more purple flowers. I almost feel like I'm making cereal here. Green clovers, blue diamonds, purple flowers. Okay, so, yep. Do the spinny things. Yeah, I like the spinning top things on these. These are cool. Okay, so they're gonna do that, right? They're not gonna get any robots or anything like that, so they're not gonna be super efficient. It is what it is. What's going on with you guys? Your outgoing storage is full. Yes, it is. And so is yours. And so is yours. You know why? Because I disconnected the road so as you guys wouldn't steal it for science. And we now need to fix that. Alright, never mind. I already did fix that. Never mind. You've already delivered your 300 circuits. Guess what, Flower Power? You're going to get extra. Yeah, you betcha. Because I didn't realize that I thought I had detached that road just so as the science wouldn't fall behind. But guess what? He got his 300. So we're gonna chomp up here. Okay, you didn't have to do that on me. And we'll sell some of these afterwards, right? Just because I don't need much of this. Yep, do the thing. There you go. We'll see if you guys keep up here in a second. Yeah, can we have more of the purple stuff? I'd like to have more purple stuff. And it turns out I just laid off a whole bunch of scientists. So, it turns out we have some open jobs. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but sure. If you'll let me just get the miners in here, I don't care anyway, right? How you want to do it. As long as I can have the miners, I'm good, all right? And in fact, I am going to try to pull another stunt here like this. No, I know, that's not good. I need network 3 to have power. Can we put like a line like right here somewhere? Awesome. And no, I need. Okay, well, listen. All right. I wish you guys would stop arguing with me. Okay, we're gonna do this. I'd like to try and pull some kind of stunt here. Okay. Is that going to be a thing that works for me? Is that going to work for me? No, it's not, because it's not back far enough. Can we back that up just a little bit more? Yeah, right about there. Oh, look, see, there's no power here. No, you can have power. See? Yeah, everybody go back to having power. It's all good. Just everything is good. Yeah, if you will dig. Okay, that was not where I wanted that, but... I don't know if that's going to be enough. We'll find out. All right, let's get down here. Yeah, I fixed the power in Network 3. I know, I'm awesome. Okay, and... no, just stop that. What the... Listen, put him on the road. Thank you. Okay, what is going on here? Are we getting more trucks down here? Yes, I want to see lots of purple vehicles getting down here, delivering purpley things for my purple flowers. Like you're not even, like, outgoing storage is not full, mister. Like, there are lots of buildings down there that need your support. So support them today. Get on top of that. What are you doing? Well, there's more things spinning. Okay, I'll bring you back once we've actually filled up the drill over here with the spinny things. Boom! You betcha! We now have one crazy mining machine thing. What? I need more of the purple flowers and the red science packs. That's so not fair. Wow. Okay, you need red science packs to do that? That's kind of cheesy. Okay, whatever. Alright. Guess what, red science packs? We're back on. Yeah, sure. And you need the purple flowers. So we got to get some people in here because now I'm short 100 people. Let's see. Where are we going to squeeze in 100 people really fast? Because things are kind of tight, right? Like, we don't want to just... Anyway, we're going to try and slam in 100 people over here. Sure. Why not, right? We like to push it to the limit. Yep. Push it really good. Okay, so let's put in them 100 peoples. You know, 3, 4, 5. And then we're gonna put a street down the back of that, like this. Excellent. And to help them 5 people. We're going to give them a little bit of their atmospheric processing. Sure. We're going to give them a food. Sure. We're going to give them a school. Actually, we're going to give them a couple of schools because that's a thing we do when we decide, hey, you know what? You guys deserve some schools. In fact, how are we doing with the schooling? Listen, can you move the thing for a second? School. 410, 377. Okay, cool. Well, we'll keep an eye on that. And make sure that we're going to get a little bit out of that. 54444. We 5448 5491. That's not enough, Max. You need more. Sure. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. We're just going to make this road a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Okay, and I know you're going to be a little more cranky, but we'll fix you in a minute because I don't care. Yep. Just a little bit longer. Everything is fine, people. Everything is fine. Yep, it's all good. It's all good. Don't anybody panic. We're just making a little bit more room. Okay, so we're going to put another house in here. We're going to put one in there, and we're going to put one in here. Because we're trying to squeeze this in. And, of course, can I have a look at the schools? Okay, look, I know you don't like this, so we'll just fix that for a minute. Just stop complaining, would you? Okay, so, can we get the schools to get kind of tucked up in there really tight? Right? Here's what I'm thinking, right? So I'm just going to back these off for a second. Yeah, I know this is really going to make you cranky here for a second. Yeah, I know. You can sit at that side. We're going to back you right off to here. Can I fit the school in there? No, not yet. Not yet. But soon. You bet. Oh, yeah, we'll squeeze the school in there now, won't we? You betcha. We're squeezing schools in here. You betcha. Okay, so we get another school in there. Yep. Can you do the piece of road that I want you to do, like that road? I mean, all right, fine. You can stay on that road, but I'd rather you'd done the other road. And we'll do another school here, and we'll do a school in the center. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay. So now we got to get we're bumping this up. So that's 5492. We need 5416. No, we need 5504. Well, of course I do because I just added some schools because that's a thing. We're gonna let that all work itself out though, right? We have some home robots that will get delivered. I notice I don't have a robot factory down here in this part of town. Maybe I should get one down here. Industrial robot factory. Yeah, do that, would you? And then help these guys out. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know the purple stuff is always bad. Listen, can you have a little more sand or a little more sulfur? Sure, you can. You can have a little more of that. It's perfectly fine. We're gonna cut back that concrete, which of course is gonna drive that sulfur number up even more. That's fine. So. Congratulations, everybody. You're all re-employed. I know, that's great, isn't it? not really. I was looking forward to not dealing with science anymore, but it turns out I need two things. One, I need science. I need red science. Yeah, I need red science. I need red science. I'm just trying to figure out what road I'm going to do this on. Okay, yeah, we can make a small detour here because we need two things for you, and we're gonna clean this road up a little bit. Yep, we need two things, and these are not it, mister. You don't need anything from this. So, yep, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. All right, let's now get the two things from this road that we need. This road here is going to bring us the blue flowers. You betcha. And let's just back that off here a little bit. Yep, right about here. Sure, and then the red science is going to come down this little off-ramp. I'm going to make an off-ramp. Yep, we're going to make a little off-ramp. That's going to be cool. And, yep, this little off-ramp here. Yep, awesome. Yep, and then is going to turn onto there like that. Cool. And now this road will deliver the red science and the purple flowers to you, mister. Well, of course you won't deliver it that far because you need a normal road to hook into, I know. Here, I want you to hook into this road right there. Yeah, just like that. Okay, power. This is it. This is the big one. As soon as we power this up, I have no idea how much power this takes. How much power do you take? 60 megawatts? Oh, yeah, okay, cool. All right, sure. Here, have some power, big guy. Can we put this right outside the door? Sure we can. And we'll get you a power line, because that's a thing that we should do that's really nice. In fact, there's a power line right here. Look at that. Yeah, do that. Boom. Look at this thing. Wow. Yeah, there's enough power in Network 3. Okay. He is going to town. That's right. He's digging for it. There it is. That's the thing right there. Yeah. You know, you that's right. Good job. Right? Yeah. That's right. We digging things now. Yeah, will you do it again? What do we do with it? We're mining 3 a minute. Okay. Total amount mined until now. Okay. Well, you know what? We're going to let this run for a second and talk about what we're going to do with the next episode. Now, this is basically the last episode of the regular play, but I would like to do 1 or 2 more episodes on, like I said, a single housing unit. What does it take to make 1 unit? You know, and the reason, of course, is that, you know, I want to be able to kind of get some sort of gauge together as to like how many units you could actually make, to actually like to build a mega type city. Don't get me wrong, 5,000 people is really cool, but it would be really cool if it was even bigger. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would. 5536. Okay, 5510. All right, so we do have enough housing now to hold the numbers we need. We just got to get them there. Okay, and how are you doing? You are blowing through the science. That's for sure. I don't know what else. I guess we just, that's all we do, right? We just mine this really cool ore, and we're really happy with it, I guess. Oh, there's the finger right there. I don't know why that's an icon. It takes 69 people to work this thing. So, not only does it give you the finger, it takes 69 people to work it. it has no use, right? So it's just making it. It's just making the really cool ore for us to watch the really cool machine. And you know, yeah, I don't need to select it. I'm perfectly good to watch it. Okay, but we've done it. Yeah, so you're running low on science now. You're gonna need red science. I'm Max. This is InfraSpace. This, of course, is the final regular episode of InfraSpace in this particular series, and we are going to do a couple of specials where I do try to do one house and see, like, you know, pack around it out here in the open and see what it is to take that to make it happen. That being said, it's going to be like its own little, like, contained community, I guess, is kind of what I'm planning for, and I want to see just kind of what that takes, right? But in this case, we have made the miner. We have made the thing, and I mean, this is it is pretty cool. Does it have some drawbacks? Sure. You know, like any game in early access, especially, it still has work to be done. Wow, thanks for the up close and personal Goliath shot on that. It still does have work to be done. You know, I like, for example, whoa. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, there we go. For example, vehicle tracing. One of the biggest problems is that when you run into traffic jams, there's no way to vehicle trace. Like, if I have a huge traffic jam here, where is most of this traffic coming from, and where's most of this traffic trying to go? So as I can try to unclog the area, right? A lot of times what you end up having to do is just blow away the roads, which deletes the traffic, and then put the roads back in, and then it seems to work itself out, which isn't really a solution. But that being said, yes, it's... you know, there's some balancing issues. I don't know. I think it takes an awful lot of work to make very little science. And yes, I realize it's a scalable thing, but at the same time, I mean, we have 5,000 people in this city making just 2 red signs, and all the architecture it takes to make that happen. So I don't know. Maybe some balancing needs to also happen. Overall, though, game, lots of fun. It's not a 500-hour game that, you know, I'm going to spend the next half a year playing to try and get something to work. You know, but at the same time, it gives you a challenge, definitely around the sciences and some of the later tech, which is really, really awesome. So it doesn't try to push it for 500 hours or 1,000 hours of play just to make some decent stuff. You get to make a decent city in about 50 to 100 hours, and yeah, it's really cool. It's a really cool game. Like I said, it's early access, has a few quirks, but overall, by the time this video comes out, I'm sure that some of that will be worked out. I'm Max. Again, this is InfraSpace. We made ourselves the Colossus drill of Goliath. It looks awesome. And I am going to see you on the next one. Take care.